courte majorité, mais il est adopté. Alors, nous pouvons féliciter aussi ceux qui ont travaillé sur ce rapport. Oui. Alors, passons tout de suite au troisième rapport. La parole est à Lana. Lana, la parole est à toi.
So, imagine yourselves in 10 to 15 years. What are your hopes? What are your dreams? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lana, and I am the president of the group that was discussing the subject of the future of the Europe. The debate went great, and we came up with some innovative and interesting ideas on how European Union can make our future and the future of the Europe brighter, and we hope that European Union will make our dreams come true. So the conclusions of the debate, as well as our ideas on how to solve some problems, will be presented by our spokesperson. And so thank you for your attention.
Thank you. I'm going to keep it short because we're a bit on time schedule. At first we had that some people were saying that in Europe people are seen as numbers. And they want to see in the future that that doesn't happen anymore. And I mean, seeing them as numbers is not like you have a number in front of your desk, but more like you are part of the community, but you have to do things they say. You don't have real freedom. And what we thought is it would be better if people are more than just numbers. Also, European identity. A lot of people said this, and it was summed up. It is we are Polish, we are Dutch, we're German, everything. But we want to be seen as European, not by our different countries. We want that as well, but we also want to be seen as European, just like the one you're sitting next to. Everyone is European, but we also have our cultural differences, and we want to see that in the future, that people see that more often. Also, fix more environmental problems. I know that's one of the subjects as well, but also in the future we need to really do this, because otherwise we will destroy the Earth. Some ideas that were made was make more solar panels, so you can put it on houses, or run factories with that. You know, if you have factories run on solar panels, you have clean energy, you can make things way cheaper. So, yeah. Also, we had inform people about the EU. We in the Netherlands already do that, but I heard a lot of countries don't do that. And so we came to the conclusion it will be very important that people from a young age, around 10 to young adults, will know what we do here, that they're not coming unprepared, that people know what to expect from the EU. In general, we also talked about apprentice, that you, when you're still in high school, you're, let's say, 4th grade, and some countries already do it, but some countries don't. That you, if you're in 4th grade, you go to your job that you want to do, IT or something, and you already meet your boss, your future boss, and you already work there. So your boss will get to know you, and you know, is this my job? Do I want to do this later? This will make sure you already have a good bond with your boss, and he might hire you. He would hire you faster than someone who would just walk in, because he already knows you. We came to the conclusion that this is not for the EU to solve, but for countries. So this is what we talked about. Thank you.
Merci Jurre, merci Alana. Avant de vous donner la parole, permettez-moi de vous montrer ce qu'il a fait Jurre. Regardez ce qu'il a écrit. Vous voyez quelque chose? Rien du tout. Ah voilà, oui. Lui, il utilise la nouvelle technologie. Regardez. C'est parfait, non? Bravo. Alors, après ça, je vous donne la parole. Alors, qui veut intervenir? Ouais, je vais passer par là aussi, hein, parce que je regarde pas de ce côté-là. Là-haut, parce que je regarde toujours au milieu. Alors, dans ce cas-là, le 328, j'ai vu, non? 3, 2, 8, 327. 3, 2, 7. Allez-y, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah. Hi. You, in the beginning, you talked about that people from Europe are seen as numbers, and I've never heard of that before. First of all, and second of all, you said that you want to change that, you want that to happen again in the future. So what do you want the people to be called? That's what I'm asking myself.
Sorry. I want the people to be... I want the people to be called people and let them do what they really want instead of go to school, get a job, and then you're done. I want people to be happy with their lives, do what they want, have more freedom. Now you have to do it, but now you can do it.
Bien, merci Yuri, merci. Alors, tout simplement parce que vous êtes président, donc vous avez pu parler. Alors, laissons les autres parler et poser la question qu'ils veulent. Alors, quelqu'un d'autre veut intervenir sur cette question de l'avenir de l'Europe? Oui, mademoiselle. 67, s'il vous plaît.
You said that it would be beneficial if the students meet their boss, the future boss. But would that be really beneficial if there are no jobs in Europe? Do you understand?
What? Can you please repeat the last sentence?
Yeah, you said that you would like to see students to go meet their future boss to try the jobs they want to do in the future. But is this really beneficial if there are no jobs in Europe? Because, for example, in Greece, a lot of youngsters and young people face, they cannot find jobs, so is this really...
And that's why I think if you start from a young age... That's why I think if you start from a young age, young adult, when you're still in school, that you can already go to the job you want to do, so you can already kind of practice your job, so your boss gets to know you, you get to know the living, the work experience, and you might not even want to do the job, but you already know something before you even get hired, and you're like, I don't want to work here. Now you already have the experience, what it is, so you don't have to get hired and be fired, but you can just work if you like it.
Merci Jurre. Alors le 353.
I'm Anne and I come from Portugal. And I wanted to know which is going to be the future of Europe now that its population are aging. How will Europe cope with an aging population? So what measures should it take in order to promote birth care?
We didn't even speak about that as a subject, but I think indeed that it's a very hard question, because there is no real solution to that people get older and there are more old people than young people. There's not a real solution for it. You just have to make more babies, I guess. And then you get an infinite loop. It happens again in 80 years. So it will be an infinite loop. Thank you.
Merci Yuri. Un dernier intervenant, je vois là-haut le 472. 472.
Hello, you mentioned something about making improving the awareness of the European Union in other countries, and you mentioned that in your country the European Union young people know a lot about it. how do you suggest we improve the awareness in other countries? Thank you.
I think what is really important is that it becomes a subject on school, just like we have. It doesn't have to be a boring subject like get your books, put it on the table and study. It has to be something you're really working in it. You're not studying, you're doing it. You're making tiny, you're practically just doing this, but then very tiny. So you practice it, you get to know it. And yeah, so I think that's very important because then you know what happens here. Thank you.
Merci encore une fois à Yuri et merci à Lana aussi. On s'arrête ici concernant les débats. Maintenant, je vais être très sévère parce que le temps coule. Allez-y, le vote est ouvert. Allez-y, votez s'il vous plaît. Le vote est ouvert. Qui est pour, qui est contre et qui s'abstient? Si on ne sait pas voter pour ou contre, on s'abstient. Allez-y. Tout le monde a voté? Le vote est clos. Alors, eh oui, 467 votants, 166 pour, 189 contre, 112 abstentions. Je n'ai pas compris pourquoi vous avez applaudi. Vous avez applaudi parce que le rapport n'est pas adopté? Vous êtes méchant quand même. Ah oui. Bon. Moi, je vais applaudir Yuri et Lana parce qu'un travail de telle envergure mérite applaudissement. Donc, il ne faut pas applaudir de façon bête, il faut applaudir de façon convaincante. Allez-y, s'il vous plaît, même si le rapport n'a pas été adopté, allez-y, applaudissez pour ceux qui ont voté sur ce rapport. Alors, passons au quatrième rapport du jour. Sarah, la parole est à toi.